First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, which is the true name of the Father and His Son. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. All right, this lesson is going to be revolving around the wicked. All right, and the judgment that's coming to them is rightfully deserved. Okay, rightfully so. They deserve the judgment that is coming to them for being constantly disobedient. All right, but I'm going to start off by getting some precepts showing you that the wicked, and people that aren't in this truth, they're really not going to pay attention to what's going on, and they're really not going to be aware of anything, sneaking up on them until it gets them, Like they're basically running with a blindfold on, and eventually they're going to hit the brick wall in front of them, all right? So they're choosing not to acknowledge the fact that America is collapsing. So I'm going to start Romans chapter 3. Verse 3, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Yahweh forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So you not believing that America is going to get destroyed, or for you heathens, you not believing that you're going into slavery or going to get your rightfully deserved punishment, because it's called justice, something that you devils claim to believe in, all right? But, if you don't believe in it, that doesn't matter. That's not going to change reality, all right? If you don't think 4 plus 4 equals 8, that doesn't make it not true, all right? It's still a true statement, all right? Just like this is true facts, all right? This is facts. America's going to get destroyed by nuclear missiles, all right? And if you, want to say it's not going to get destroyed soon, or, now there's going to be world peace, well, you're deceiving yourself, all right? America's going to get destroyed because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, all right? But we don't know the exact day, but it's soon, okay? 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse, probably started I'll start at verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they think themselves to be in good case. All right, and that's what a lot of you people think. All right, you think that you're in a good case. You think that America is going to go on forever. Especially you so-called white people, you Edomites, collectively. Because there's confusion of face, and there's some Edomites that even look like so-called, Negroes or, etc. But you think that you're going to go on forever. You think that you're in a good case. You think that you're in a, you think that all these problems are just a coincidence. Well, if you believe in a God, which his name is Yahweh, if you believe in the God of the Bible, then you would know that there's no such thing as coincidence. Everything is already set up to happen. So America being destroyed, that's not, a coincidence that happens, because that's something that was set up. All right. You falling over and busting your shit and breaking your arm or something, that's set up to happen. All right. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And these are the exact times that we're in right now. You can see that their prices are kind of low. People are, having fun in their summer, going on the lake, jet skiing, all that shit. but all these devils laughing, smiles on their face, but the sword and the famine and all the calamities that are coming are still growing day by day, and you can see it if you're paying attention. All right, that's about it on that. So I'm going to go to Job chapter 4. Verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished, being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. All right, so, there's going to be martyrs among the elect, which Adawan Ratazah, we are of the elect, and, Adawan Ratazah, we can endure to the end, but there will be martyrs, in the elect, but for the most part, they're delivered. But all you people that are about to get killed, that's just judgment. All right, you're just gonna pay for your wickedness. You look at this one guy that this gang mistaken for somebody else, and they stabbed him, and you all think that that's some sort of just coincidence or some freak accident that was set up to happen. All right, like it says, when were the righteous cut off? So he was wicked and he got killed. And really, if you want to look at it in a better, like a biblical perspective, if he doesn't get brought back in reincarnation, before the nukes hit, then then Yahweh had mercy on him, because he's gonna skip the whole Jacob's trouble, because he was killed beforehand. But you never know how Yahweh's gonna do it. He could have him come back as a baby and then eat a missile, but the point is that's really mercy, okay? And you may not see it, but I'll turn back to what I made the last lesson on, Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Verse 1, a good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than the day of one's birth. So the day that you die is better than the day that you were born here, because we're in hell. All right, and that doesn't mean kill yourself. That's not what that's talking about. All right, but it's saying that somebody getting killed is really mercy. If they're an Israelite, they before Jacob's trouble especially. All right, a lot of you people that are about to be starving in these famines, wasting away, you're gonna you're gonna really hope that was you instead that got killed. All right, before Jacob's trouble, man. But we'll just Yahweh has everything set up, and He knows who will come back to eat a missile and all that, but we'll just have to see, all right? But the point is, the wicked are the ones that are getting killed, man. All right? Salakia. I guess I could go to Zechariah chapter 12, I think. Or is it 13? 13. Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. All right, so 2/3 of the nation of Israel is going to die. All right, but they're going to come back in the kingdom. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. All right, so the point is, the wicked are going to get the judgment that they rightfully deserve. Okay, so don't feel bad for the wicked, man. Don't feel bad that this person, got shot, or this person got stabbed when they were being wicked as hell, man. I'm going to go to Romans chapter 9. Romans chapter 9, verse 15. Let me start at 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh? Yahweh forbid. So, to your people's eyes, that guy, that guy that got stabbed, in your people's eyes, he got stabbed, and it was unjustified. All right, because you just see him as some regular. I don't know if he was like a high schooler or or what, but you see him as an innocent person that got killed, and that's really not the truth. All right, Just like rappers that get shot and people in Chicago that get gunned down, that's all because they're wicked and they got what they were plowing. They did iniquity and it came back and kicked them in the ass. All right. And a lot of people say karma, but that's not karma. All right. You people just like taking credit away from Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Yahweh is the one that kills people. All right. Yahweh is the one that killed him. So what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh? Yahweh forbid, for he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So he will choose to hate and love who he wants, which is why he chose the nation Israel to love, and he hates Edom. All right, he doesn't care about the other nations. All right. Psalms 145 verse 17. Yahweh is righteous in all his ways and holy in all his works. I'm going to read on. Yahweh is nigh unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth. He will fulfill the desire of them that fear him. He also will hear their cry and will save them. Yahweh preserveth all them that love him, but all the wicked will he destroy. Okay, so he's going to destroy the wicked. All right, and you people, when you took video of that those candles, and they got knocked over because I saw that video. And this goes for every rapper. I'm not just talking about him. He's not like the only person. People die every day, man. People die every day. There's been a lot of rappers the past couple months that have got shot and killed. All right. So, it's just, you people need to understand that they're wicked. All right. That's what they deserve for being adulterers or faggots or, just constantly doing wicked shit, selling drugs, talking about killing their own brothers. Stuff like that. I'm not pinpointing a specific one on anybody, because I don't know, but I'm saying the point is they did wicked deeds, all right, and the wicked will be visited for their iniquity, okay. I think it's 2 Peter chapter 5, which is what I want. Oh wait, that's not even a thing. 2 Peter. Oops. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse. Let's start at verse 5. And spare not the old world, but save Noah the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, right? Which represents the elect, right? The elect are vexed in this place, man. But like I was saying, those candles get knocked over. That's I don't know who specifically did that, but the spirits go to the spirit world and they rest, man. So that's Yahweh, or an angel knocking those candles over to show you that you need to stop fucking around, man, because it's not a damn joke. You're mourning over one person, and little do you know, it could be, literally a couple months from now, millions of people could be dead, man. But you're not worried about that, all right? Your whole family could get killed, man, and you included. You need to get right, all right? There's not much longer in this place. Verse 8. For that righteous man dwelling among them, in seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. All right? Well, that's heavy. That's heavy. All right, but, I don't want to make this too long. But, for a lot of people, you Christians especially, you can read the rest of these chapters if you want, but that chapter was going into how people, are basically, we're following wicked ways and Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. All right, so Yahweh is the one that kills people. All right, and actually I got another precept. I think it's Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 5. The just Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. All right? So he brings judgment every day, man. Oh, yeah. And another thing for you Christians, the law is not done away with because the law, or sin is breaking the law. 1 John chapter 3 verse 4, whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is a transgression of the law. All right. I'm going to close out with this. This is 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. So it's going to begin mainly in the nation of Israel. All right, this is the main focus at the point. All right, and specifically, you people that call yourselves prophets and you false camps teaching these lies. All right, and if it first began at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? All right, so if it's beginning at the people that are trying to be righteous, what about the people that forsook the holy covenant? All right, what about the people that forsook the ways of our forefathers, which, reincarnation, but you get what I'm saying. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? So if the righteous are going to be saved last second, like if you ever watch basketball, somebody hits a shot, and the buzzer beats before it goes in, but it's out of their hand, it still counts as a point. So if the righteous are going to, just barely get delivered, just barely, get saved, where are the people that are ungodly and sinning and doing abominable things? Where are they going to appear? They're going to get destroyed by the nukes. Okay? So with that said, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Well, peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom.